Hi, welcome back. Okay, this is my last one. So, California, we're opening tomorrow. Hmm. I was driving tonight downtown where I live, and it's just weird. It's weird not to see anyone outside. It's like living in the suburbs, and I don't like living in the suburbs. I like people. I like movement. I like cars. I like buses. I like concerts. Well, I just like the movement of people, human beings. I like to see people. I don't really like to deal with them. Well, I do, but in public. I heard that California has a $52 million deficit. But I'm also hearing that Bill Gates allegedly has a lot to make in this pandemic. So, what is it? Who is responsible for this? Who is responsible for the fact that, 70,000 people have died? Neiman Marcus is about to go bankrupt? Who would have thought in 2020 that we would be going through such insanity? Wasn't this supposed to happen in 1999 or something like that? Or did they give it another 20 years? Allegedly, did Trump orchestrate this? Did Bill Gates allegedly? Who? Pelosi? I don't know. Who did this? 70,000 people died. Okay, so we shouldn't be in that much debt if 70,000 people died. Then their social security checks. Is that why you guys did it? No, let me know. And again, how is it that millionaires got 1.6 million? 43,000 millionaires got 1.6 million? Well, that's where it went. But yet you have people who are unemployed who have not received their unemployment checks. People don't have money for rent. They don't have money for their cell phone bills or car payments. Thank God gas is low. But if you don't have any money, it doesn't matter if it's low or not to fill up your tank. People have lost their jobs. Now, I told you about United who, they want people to voluntarily quit even though they've gotten like $5 billion for a bailout. Who is responsible for this? That's what I would like to know. And then, so 70,000 people have died or close to it by, today is Thursday, by Friday. The stock is still up. It should have crashed. There's no way in hell that 30 million people, plus or minus, are unemployed and the stock market is still up. No. It should have flattened out. It should have crashed long time ago. But yet, you guys are going to send millionaires 1.6, 43,000 millionaires got $1.6 million. And did I read something like 300 to 900 Catholic churches got that PPP loan? Really? Oh, okay. How was it Catholic churches or just churches, period? Can you make that make sense, please? Something's not right. Something is not right, and I'm sick of this. I'm sick of, people. Okay, that's another video. Let's stay focused. You got people dying. You have people who can't eat, get fed. You have the economy that is about to drop. It's so bad that we have to go to work. It doesn't matter if, we're going to die or not. The economy has to keep going. The country is about to go bankrupt. Well, that's funny because China didn't go bankrupt. So how is it that it originated from China and we still don't know the numbers, but yet they're doing fine now? 7 weeks? Didn't they? They built a hospital in 10 days. They built a hospital in 10 days. Here it takes 10 to 20 years to break ground, to get the docs, to to get the approval, to get the funding, to get this, to get that. Now listen, this wig is from China, but we need to start taking notes. And I don't know who is responsible for this, but whomever is responsible, they need to pay. Either one way or the other, but somebody needs to pay for this. Because as a black person from the black community, and I gotta hear about, all these people dying, I could die. Everybody could die. But why isn't it how is it that Trump is immune? Oh, did you hear about that his chauffeur, her valet person? I'm not exactly sure. He's caught it. And Trump doesn't wipe down, I guess that's beneath him, to wipe down the podium. And he touches the microphone, he touches it and all that. Whatever, that's disgusting. And nowadays. So what are we going to do as far as touching tables? Like, the era of going to a restaurant, which I rarely go out because I cook and I'm cheap. But, people who like to lollygag and who don't like to cook and who would like to parlay and, life is good, life is wonderful, I got enough money to, go out and party. Young folks, but old folks too, but mostly these young folks, I'm a techie and I make 200 and I'm worth 200 a year and I'm worth 10 million or whatever. Yeah, I can, go, I don't have to, eat, or else my company will pay for me or eat, the type. Not just techs. All these little young kids who can't even cook. But anyway, life as we knew it is no longer. Now, I don't know how long this is going to last because I'm telling you, I am dying to get on a plane. Frontier had a sale for $11 each way. Listen, I don't care if it went from here to Oakland. A couple cities over, here to San Francisco. I don't care. I need to get on the plane and get somewhere. But see, that's first world problems. That's just so ignorant of me to say that when people are laying in the hospital on ventilators, dead, people are dying, I read some post where this lady, she wrote a letter. She had her baby, and I think she passed away. But you saw a picture of her, the baby, and I guess her husband and her mother. Because I don't even think she ever saw her baby. They had to take her away. And, she wrote it on the 18th, but it was posted on the 30th of August. And I'm like, well, did she make it? I guess not. And, the doctors were telling her, coming in crying, saying that, and I don't know if it was from corona or was it pneumonia. I don't think she made it. But my God, New York. New York is like a made-up cemetery. Now they're saying that Jersey is taking over as far as the high death rates from the coronavirus. From New York, yes? Mm-hmm. New Jersey. That's just right across the bridge, right across the water. What's going to happen? And these people can't even get a proper send-off. I don't want to be at a funeral. And, I really try to at least go to funerals and give the proper respects. And, sending someone off. No. And then the salons. The nail salon. Which, you know what? You don't need your nails done. A lot of people are entitled. When did it come? I don't ever remember my maternal grandmother ever getting her nails done or her feet. I don't think she ever did that. I don't think she ever, and she died when she was 80 years old. I can't remember her telling me, my mother telling me seeing her ever go to a nail salon. And she only went to a hair salon in all of her 80 years, I would say maybe 10 times. That's a strong maybe. Maybe 5. Maybe 5. Okay, let's just say 10. Let's just say 10. I always saw her doing her own hair, doing her own nails, plucking her eyebrows. I never really kind of understood that. I used to just watch her at the kitchen table and she used to look in the mirror and pluck her eyebrows. I never really kind of understood that. I don't even think I've ever seen her give herself manicure or pedicure. I did see her polishing her nails. She only had like 2 bottles or 3 bottles of fingernail polish. I'm saying all that to say, now my other grandmother, she did get manicures and pedicures or fake nails or whatever. But they grew up around the Depression, so they were real thrifty about everything. My maternal grandmother, she wasn't a cook, but my paternal grandmother was. And they were thrift store junkies. They rarely went to a regular store and got something full price. I mean, on a special occasion or maybe once a year, whatever, always had used cars. Nice cars, but used. But they both owned their houses when they died. They had money in the bank when they died. I guess that's life as we knew it, huh? I don't have money. I don't own a house. Definitely won't. If I do own a house, it won't be paid off. I'm not saying that. Yes, it will. I will own a house before I die. I mean, if I don't die before, anytime soon in the next year. But the way life is going, I mean, is this the end of the world? I keep asking you guys that, and you guys won't answer me. Is this the end of the world? I told you they just ordered another. So 70,000 people died. They ordered an extra 100,000 body bags. 100,000. So I guess they want 200,000 people to die. Will that balance the budget? What the fuck is going on? This is just insane. Is Trump the one who started this? Because listen, right after that trial or that impeachment, boom, Corona. When did the trial end? Impeachment. Late last year, beginning of this year, or did it start at the beginning of this year? Something like that. Who is responsible for this? 200,000 people dying in one country? Possibly more. They're saying that this is going to last for years. So is everybody going to die? Let me know now, because, just let me know. I'll stop paying my bills, I haven't really got any bills, but still, let me know. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.